Hello, hello, and I am your host, Tim the Wizard, and we are going to take a journey into a game that I've actually been playing for a few years now and been following since it's alpha, beta, 18 phase, RimWorld. Right now it is version 1.1. I don't know if you can see that up there, 1.1.2567. And I also have attached to it the DLC. The DLC for Shattered Kingdoms, I do believe. Let's see. Royalty. It's the Royalty expansion. That's what it's called. And kind of had some fun with this and figured I'd share it. I'm not playing vanilla on this game. I've actually got a load of mods. As you can tell, it actually is more immersive this way. Be careful which mods you get if you decide to play this game, because there are some that will conflict. And you've got to be very careful. There's plenty of times I've taken several hours to go through my list, but that was back during the 1.0 and beta 18 and 19 phase. So okay, here we go. We'll start with a new colony. You have Crash Landed, 3 Crash Landed survivors, the classic RimWorld experience. Lost Tribe, 5 Lost Tribes people attempt to rebuild, difficult. It's kind of one of my favorite too, it's more slower paced. The Rich Explorer, 1 rich explorer out to experience the universe, extra difficult. Naked Brutality, naked, alone, and utterly unprepared. Can you survive? Extremely difficult and unfair. Everything else beyond this are different races in which I've added with different mods. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go for the standard Crash Landed. I am going to make a couple changes here. We'll take off that. And as you can see, you can start with different things, make it more balanced. We don't want to start out with a pet. Add part and disable inset. And we're going to disable infestation. And that's because this game gets really kooky with, no, you know what, no. We'll keep infestation because I've got a mod that counteracts that. So we're going to go next. You've got different storytellers. Really, with the basic, it's Cassandra Classic, Phoebe Chillax, Randy Random. However, I've also got it with the 2 times, means you can have 2 times the population that each one sets. Of the vanilla, Randy Random, you can have the most. But when you get into 2 times, I mean, it really evens out. We'll do 2 times Cassandra Classic, and we'll do medium. Time, just in case. Global coverage, we'll do 100, which as you can see, it'll take a longer time for it to generate the entire planet. And it is generating the world. It'll take some time here. It'll actually take quite some time. But no, this is a really great game. Everyone should at least try it, especially if you like colony builders or, you know, a certain type of colony simulation sort of game where it's more hands-on. Thing is, though, you know, it can take a while to actually learn how to play this game. So here we go. Crash land. We are going to crash land on. As you can tell, a lot of the mod adds more places. Okay, so of course you up here have ice sheets, tundras, boreal forests, temperate forests, tropical rainforests. shrublands. Extreme desert. Well, let's see. Maybe, just maybe. As you can tell, temperate forest, large hills, sandstone, granite is the main chunks in this, or main rocks. Slate, granite, marble, large hills. As you can tell, the growing period, 11th of Decemberary to 1st of Decemberary. The time frame in this is broke up in quadrants, I suppose. And 3 months here on Earth is the equivalent of 1 month, or anyways, their quadrant is divided into fourths, and basically they smash up 3 of our months together. Forgeability, 100% varies. Rainfall. Animals can graze now, yes. That's not really a problem we're going to have right now. Let's see, advance. We'll make it large. Map. There's factions, which, with the royalty expansion, you get the black, the Shattered Empire. I've got a couple of the settings in here where it shouldn't be too hard for us. Oh, we've actually got a few allies apparently. Okay. Gentle tribes, fierce tribes, savage tribes, some goblin tribes thrown in the mix, drow, dark elves, lianis, which are fox people. I think this is where it'll work. Next. Okay, as you can see, you can start out with 30 people, however, with one of the mods, very carefully. And I'm pretty sure I've already got one. There's Bill and Jill, Tim's Dynasty, Cannibal Kingdom, Bobo, and Abba. That's not what I'm looking for. That'll be another playthrough one day, possibly. Tim's Dynasty. Fine looking people here. On this one I did expand out some of the things. Yeah, it gave us some extra things. It gave us a little bit of a curve. Oh yeah, and I've also got Android assembly on here. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and take 3 of those too. And we will start. We'll confirm. And all of this has been brought to you by the number 1. Yeah, just because it sounded good. Anyways, this game is usually pretty straightforward. Well, I wouldn't say straightforward, but it's pretty. It's out there on so many regards. For those of you that grew up in the 80s, maybe even the 70s, possibly even the 60s, the pawns on here look like what we refer to as the Fisher-Price little people. So, yeah, there's that. There are other mods that you can put on where it adds arms and feet, or there was in previous versions, but I don't know. Generating the map. Okay. Choose which government type your colony will have. We're not going to get into that right now. The 3 of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi. Well, I didn't go back and edit that, so I'm pretty sure it's 8 of us. The sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded ship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay. And touchdown. Okay, you can see these things that have X's by them. We need to take care of that issue first and foremost. Architect. Orders. Allow selection. Right click. Unforbid all items. That's taken care of. Next. We really probably should arm ourselves. Give Tim that. Let's see. Oh, there it is. $3. There's a sidearm. There's another sidearm. Put on some flat pants. Give him a pink flat vest. tedious, but it's so worth it to make sure that your colonists are fully prepared. Next this, back over here. And we'll see if all of them ended up getting memos. Babs, you did not get your helmet, nor did you get the rest of you. Set them all to self-tend. Okay, that'll be fixed. That'll be fixed too. And here's the work tab. We'll make sure both of them can do that. Here's a wolf. Because yeah, I gotta get a lot of this underneath the roof, because if I don't, it'll go bad, or it'll spoil, or things of that nature. Okay, we've got food. Looks like we've got everything we need. Okay, what do we got here? There are ruins here. I'm going to take this. Oh, where is it? There. Claim all this. And then we are going to tear all this down. Because it can probably come in handy. Over here it looks like we've got some gold. Take care of that too, because that'll come in handy. Some more stuff, more ruins over here. What's this got here? Compacted salt. Alright, well, we do need to, let's see. Oh, that's not it. Toggle fertility. There's some really good fertility down here, right here, along those edges. You know what? That might not be a bad idea, setting that up around there for now. use the terrain to our advantage. And I'll probably grow some food as being a majority of this, like rice, because rice grows pretty quickly on the rim. Probably grow some cloth too, because our patch leather outfits probably won't hold together too long. I'll say I'm a nerd when it comes to the patch leather on here, because I kind of think it's so cool that, you know, you can have a bunch of pieces of random leather, put them together. Okay, nice point for that. This right here will probably also do. Got some growing going over here. Sorry guys, but y'all are going to sleep out of the stars tonight. Very well end up having our first raid. I don't really know. I was just seeing what we were talking about in this episode. There we go. We've already got some yogurt. Cool. Turned into herbal meds. It's always a plus. Need to get these out of here. Stockpile. We're just going to do chunks here for right now. All those are jumping out of here. We're being hunted by foxes. Is that really what's going on here? No? Yep, apparently so. like this probably won't end up being roofed, but we can try anyways. Not I'll have to put a pillar in or something. Yeah, it looks like that's going to possibly be the case. Now I can either do the pillar from the DLC or just a wooden wall. We're not too worried about that purpose right now. Just practicality. Now, furniture. Is anybody with anybody else now? Okay, you're married. So. Give you a decent sized bedroom for you and the wife. It's quality, normal, not bad. Okay, need another door. Now, electricity should automatically be unlocked for us. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm just going to bunk you all together. Except for you two. You are automatically in. And we'll need some beds. 8 of you, so I need 6. Now, I do have other mods on here which are more quality of life mods for the pawns. This sometimes would not work out well, strictly because without a certain mod, if a pawn was to get up and walk through a room in which another pawn's sleeping, there would be a mood debuff on the pawn that's asleep because it would be disturbed sleep. That is one thing in which I did change, and I know some people that are pretty sound sleepers, so getting up and moving around even silently, you could probably drive a freaking vehicle through their freaking bedroom and it wouldn't wake them up, or a herd of elephants tap dancing. It still wouldn't wake them up. So we're going to go ahead and end this here. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.